Hello everyone. Wow, unorthodox time. Wow, it took me like 10 days to stream again. Ooh-wee, it's me, I'm back. Yo, how's it going? How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing today? I don't know what day it is. It's days. So today, no Beyblades. We're not doing Beyblades today. But we're gonna do some more. We have to rise and grind for 3D modeling and all that. At least for today, my main goal is what's it? How would I explain it? I just kind of saw on Twitter one day, someone go and make a little figure of Ozara Subaru's new Subatomos. And I was like, damn, I could do that. And that's what we're doing. That's that's what we're doing today. That's the thing. I kind of went ahead of myself. I was like, oh, work, and then it's like, ah, one of them's done. Basically done. Let me pull up some music. I really like this song. I don't know. I saw a video of someone doing like, oh, the rich lady kick, and it's like doing like a heel kick, I guess. I'm like, damn, this music's good. So I was like, okay, cool. I've been listening to this for a bit. So I made this guy. I think this part's a bit too long, but like, I can just fix it later. So yeah, as you can see, basically, you know, the same. This time, I did it a little bit differently. I have them in separate pieces, you see. Usually I don't do that. Usually if it's a model like this, I'd make it all in one model, but since these guys are so round, I was like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, thank you. One eye plant? Thank you. So yeah, when we work on this guy, make a second one. And then, I mean, after that we'll figure something out. But, once these are done, I'm gonna go scale them out into a figure. Scale them to about the same size as, like, the Nendoroid. This one I'll release for free. So, because, you know, I think this is pretty easy. Like, this one shouldn't be that hard to make. All these guys. But yeah, thank you. Little duck, such a cutie. Yeah. We little guys. Okay, where's everything? Yeah, how are you doing today? I'm doing okay. What day is it today? Oh yeah. It's Wednesday. You know, Wednesday is a very uncommon time for me to stream. I just decided, oh, you know, I have time today. But really, I got my marks. Yeah, I guess last stream, what was I talking about? I was talking about how I had a midterm. I got those marks back. I did not do that well. So I gotta really lock in. And funny enough, streaming is not exactly locking in, but you know. So really, I shouldn't be streaming. I mean, what, the exam's like in a month or month and a half, I think. So I got time to lock in. That's enough. That's more than enough time to lock in. I got this. I know what I did, where I went wrong. I know what I did wrong, so I think I can work this out. I'm doing pretty good. Just a big hungry. Oh wait, I didn't have this on loop. You know, I'll have it restart once and then put it on loop. There we go. Oh. Oh yeah, right. Gotta. There's also multiple angles I gotta work on. These aren't flat. Whoops. You did that VTuber too? Oh, the model? Yeah. No, the model's all mine. Yeah, I do 3D modeling as a hobby. You know, I just kind of do. I guess, you know. Yeah, okay, there we go. And now we'll make another one for the little nose thing he's got. Little bill, that's what it is, the bill. No way, it looks so good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took a while before I like really figured out a style to get this like properly like well done, I guess. Like how would I explain it? Like you know, I get there's nothing really to explain. It's just like what the progress of over like years of practice, technically. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. It's just like, you know, just practice. Like, oh yeah, practice over time and get better at it. Whoa. Oh, oh, one-eyed plant. Thank you. Thank you for following. I don't. Hmm. Let me try subdividing. See if it looks. I mean, looks a little bit more like a schnoz than it does a bill. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, right. Gotta curve it a little bit harder. How would I do it? Probably like this. Oh, you know, I actually kind of like the idea. Oh, he's gotta widen up. Of course, I forgot the mirror or something. You gotta get rid of the stuff on the inside. Forgot about that. There we go. Smoothened out. Still looks like he's got kind of just got like an actual nose. Hmm. Oh, it's probably need a bit more round down here. Can I? Okay, I got an idea. Having this kind of leg has to be illegal. Oh, you have really bad lag? Oh dear. Oh wow. Give me a second. Why is it? Okay. Let me just fix this. There we go. used a lot more, uh, I don't know, the internet power. I use a lot, I put in, for some reason, okay, I know it's supposed to be, what is it, when you're streaming, it's supposed to be 6,000 kilobytes per second, but for some reason it was set to 2,500, like, how long has it been like that? I guess they must have kept the settings from when I did a Beyblade stream, but yeah, I think it's because of where I live. Oh, I mean, I also just fixed my thing. Don't know, to be honest. Yeah, but I mean, I boosted my internet on my side, so like, I'm assuming if anyone else has better internet, or if it was my fault, that it should be fixed now. Okay, there we go. I'll use the just audio so I can hear you. Ah, that's unfortunate, but you know, if that's what you want, then you know that's you just gotta work with that, I guess. It's gotta be a bit more entertaining then. If I have to be just audio, can't be just I think I gotta do this, gotta do that. Gotta actually be more talkative than I usually am. Which I mean, I guess I can. You want me to talk about something like that? Oh, you know, I started streaming a long time ago when I was trying to. It's like, oh yeah, I'll do it to get better at talking, and then weirdly, it doesn't matter. It's like I find it kind of funny. It's like, oh I started streaming with the idea that's like, oh yeah, I'll use it to get better at talking. Turns out it doesn't actually apply. it it's kind of funny that in that sort of way, it doesn't actually improve your ability to talk because streaming talking and talking outside is very different stuff. Which I mean, it's not as if I was always like nervous. I just have to try and pay more attention to what you are saying because I'm not a native English speaker. I see. I can also talk a bit slower if you like. Like, there are people I know who talk really fast, but I'm like, I can usually make a conscious choice to talk a bit slower. You know, if you need that. Hmm. I think that's... Oh, wait, No, you have to learn. Okay. But yeah, no, what I was saying was, I used to... When I started streaming, I did it with partially the idea of getting better at talking to people, which... Talking itself is not what I'm having trouble with. I have trouble talking to strangers. But weirdly enough, it... Streaming... Streaming talking and talking to strangers does not have much overlap. Like, when you actually do try to talk to strangers, it's very different, so... It's a lot, It's a lot harder, I guess. No, I guess I could just color them. Okay, let's change songs. I see, well, I can see that you're pretty easy to talk to. Well, thank you. I mean, I try not to be, like, intimidating to people, even though it's like, nah, you can't. I never figured out how to rig this. I didn't rig this model too well, because like every once in a while I got like a real deadpan stare when I stare at people. Okay, what if I raise these a bit more? I think something like that could work. That is a little bit too comically long. What side eye? The side eye or something? No. You know, you're staring directly. That's when I start like having like some buggy looking eyes when I'm staring directly at them. So not like a side eye, more like a. I guess my model doesn't do it. Huh. Is that some point I cloned it? Oops. The German stare. Never heard of that one before. Let me look that one up. Oh yeah. Yeah, I basically do that. Okay, let me start working on his little hands. Mirror. Oh, gotta move it back a little bit more. Alright, let me just... Okay, let me see. I'm pretty sure I wrote a few more things. I feel like I've talked about these. I thought I got rid of them. But I guess I can talk about them again. You know, can't hurt to just repeat some certain stories. I cry with SketchUp. Oh wow. I never actually used SketchUp. I was just like, hey, what's a free program? Blender. Okay. And I just work with that. And right from the beginning. So I don't really know how SketchUp is to like really compare, but it's like, dang. Yeah. 3D modeling is kind of a pain when you're you know trying to learn it. Oh. Yeah, it's 2. I like putting in 2. Yeah, the SketchUp is like a 2D and 3D for architecture plans. SketchUp, let me look it up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I've seen this before. Never actually used it. Yeah, I was just kind of thinking for a second, like, have I? It's like, okay, I remember I had to use a 3D modeling program at school once. I'm like, no, that was Autodesk Trader, not SketchUp. Oh, I should move that in. His arms are a little too big. Yeah, it must be pretty rough, huh? I mean, sometimes when I'm modeling stuff for like actual with measurements, I use this little kiddie program called like what was it? Tinkercad. That's what it was. Tinkercad. I use Tinkercad for like little projects where I'm like, oh, well, I just need to require simple shapes and whatnot. And sometimes I'm like, I really gotta move and learn how to use like something like a actual measurements with like a Fusion 360 or something like that. Because even with something like this, I'm just measuring with my heart. I measure with my heart. Sometimes I actually measure the part I need. Tinkercad. Tinkercad. No, Tinkercad. It's also a 3D modeling software where but it's usually for like kids. Cause what's it? I used to teach kids when I don't know if you had to do that, but when I was in high school, I needed a certain amount of community hours before I could graduate. Oh yeah. I had a certain amount of community hours, so I went to my old elementary and taught kids how to use Tinkercad and other stuff like that, like robotics. But yeah, I never really bothered to learn through Fusion 360, which is apparently just like a more advanced Tinkercad. I made a minion there, Can I move this up a bit? I mean, I guess his hands are fine like that, huh? I find how it's like this though. He's probably fine. He just get his little feet in, and then we'll make his little scarf after. I have an idea on what I'm gonna work on next. There's like, oh, I was working on an animation thing. I was like, oh wait, I was gonna change something about that. Oh, guess I gotta work on that next. Okay, front view isn't really helpful. Side view's okay-ish. But I'm gonna have to wing it. At least for now. I have to visualize in my brain. How would I make this? I mean, my immediate thought is something like this. Oops. Then stretch things out. No, it definitely needs an extra little bit between the toes. Yeah, probably two's fine. Okay. And the gap shouldn't be too big. Would that be right? No, I don't think that'd be right either. Yeah, I guess we'll go with the first idea, but then I'll have to just try something else. Okay. Yeah, I guess something I can talk about is something you don't think about when you get a phone. It's something you have to think about when you get a phone online. Is that cellular bands. Something which is funny enough, something I remembered to do when I was getting my new phone a few years ago. But my dad recently asked me to help him get a new phone, right? So I got him a Motorola phone, and I just got it off of Amazon because it was cheap. I was like, oh, cheap. He didn't need and or want a like expensive phone, so I was like, okay, fine, sure. But what I forgot was to check for those cellular bands. And what ended up happening was that cell phone provider we had was not compatible with with that new phone. And those people are really like, hell no. Yeah. It's actually kind of weird how much they fight you for like I mean, I guess they didn't really fight that hard, but it's a surprising amount of like resistance. So I had to, as soon as I put in my dad's SIM card in, I was like, oh crap, oh no, I forgot about that. I need to go and do that. I forgot to check the cellular bands, and I quickly had to like look up like, oh, who actually does have good cellular bands for it. And luckily enough, we actually did find one that did have a good like it had enough bands that you could still use the phone, so I didn't have to return it. But then I messed up the the transfer process between phones, so I had to call the old companies like, hey, can you transfer the phone number, which is what I was getting at. I was like, oh, they're pretty like resistant, because they were like, oh, well, what's wrong with your phone? I'm like, oh, turns out that the new phone I was moving to has doesn't use the bands that your company uses. It's like, are you sure that's not like something like like it's not a software issue? Did you reset the phone? I'm like, no, this is a brand new phone. It's not a software issue, it's a hardware issue. It's like, oh, yes, of course. Would you stay with us for if we made your cell service $5 off? I'm like, dog, even if you gave it to me for free, I can't use it. But yeah, no, we did end up like doing that. I was like, I had to outright say, I would have stayed if the company was able to do that, but that's something that's way beyond what you're capable of doing. So no, I'm sorry. I probably would have stayed though. They really need you to stay like a toxic ex, yeah. But that also kind of gave me ideas. I'm like, ooh, maybe I could use this to my advantage. Like, oh, I mean, I've been with this like company for like years now, but it's like I could go and say it's like, hey, I'm considering moving because different company has better prices. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Could you give me some better pricing? Yeah, no, I did think about that. I'm like, am I gonna do it? Maybe. Haven't thought about. Haven't had too much time to think about something like that yet. But at least considered. I need to get a laptop, but Not a phone. Ah. Let's see, how does it look subdivided? I mean, it looks kind of like it. Okay, this song's been kind of rolling on for long enough. Okay. New laptop, probably for like, I don't know, school, work, that type of stuff, I'm guessing. I've thought about if I was like, hey, do I need a new phone, a new laptop yet? Because, what? When I bought my laptop, for architecture, oh, okay, so, yeah, rendering, okay, I got you. Rendering and all that. I can understand. It's like, yeah, you would need a new laptop or something like that. I'm going to end for. Hey, don't we all? You know, you go to school, you leave absolutely broke. Like, I have no money. Damn university. Yeah. And even then, university isn't as helpful as it once was. But so, I mean, really, the degree I went to isn't one that's like, I mean, technically I could have went just tried to go into school straight away. I mean, go into work straight away with. I mean, I guess I wasn't really that good at the time. Architecture, that's probably one that you need a degree on, huh? It's like, oh, hey, you're not certified to be able to build the buildings. Uh, you don't get a job. Okay, and then from the back, yeah, it does the little. Okay, I guess the feet like okay-ish. I'll think about whether or not to like change it. Okay, and then for that, the middle part, I had an idea already. I'm gonna fix. I'm not a big fan of the tie here. I've already kind of thought of a different way to do that. But that one isn't too helpful for this one. This one I gotta do with the first one. Okay, yeah, do a little tie-in like that. Oh, I could just cut it in half. Yeah, that makes sense. That'd be smart. Let me just cut that in half and mirror. That's fine. Okay, how far do I need it to go? That far. Okay. Okay, add clipping. Do something like this. There we go. Oh, and then from what it looks like, that one, like, it sticks out, so I guess we gotta We have to move this one a little bit out. And my immediate idea was to solidify. Thinking that. And then subdivide. Yeah, that's kind of close. And from here, we do a slight curve down to back up. You know, I was looking at that emote you put, damn university. Like, what is that? It's just some guy's head? Huh. What are you gonna do with that duck? Oh, at least right now, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is... Oh, well, guess I have to have it up there, huh? What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna export them out to scale it with the little Nendoroid of the VTuber. This is like VTuber, Hololive VTuber Ozara Subaru's mascot, the Shuba Tomo. I'm gonna export it out, figure out proper sizing, and then create a little stand and all that to fit with like the Nendoroid. Maybe even like one's like scale fit for statues too. I don't know. I haven't put too much thought into it yet. I was just like, yeah, I'll do that. And, you know, probably, once I figure that out, this one I'm gonna release the files for. And then probably help out my friend who does Etsy shop stuff sometimes. It's like, oh, Etsy shop stuff of like this. It's like, hey, look at that new product. You can make this now for your, for the Etsy shop. Wow. Should I make it actually curve that? Well, it's a good idea. Yeah. I think it's neat. You know, it's like how people go and it's like, oh, how you gotta sell stuff based on like what you're good at. It's like, okay, I guess I'm good at 3D modeling at this point. I have access to stuff that can work on 3D modeling. And it's like, hey, look at that, it's a new thing. Marketing! I love marketing! Okay, I think if we push that out a bit, we can get away with a bit more. I guess we'll just solidify and make it filled all the way through, because it's like probably better off to have it like that so it doesn't have any weak spots when you're printing it. I think that makes sense. Okay, this part, we're just gonna merge that. Bind that into one singular piece. Curve that down a bit. There we go. And the back's just a little notch. This. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I guess I'll just do it in reverse for now. Yeah, this one didn't really need a plane, but you know, sure, why not? Okay. Change songs. Yeah, this one really just didn't need a plane. It's just a square. You just pull it out to the size you want, and subdivide. Okay, it might need a bit more. Yeah, it's good enough. And the next one, we just copy the shape of this. You know, trying to copy stuff that has, like, really bold outlines like this is kind of challenging, because it's like, oh, how thick do I have to make these, like, parts, right? It's like, how much of the black line do I follow? Do I follow the outside? Do I follow the inside? Usually I do, like, a little combination of both. I might make this into a separate piece. It's like, oh, 3D print, and then you stick it on. Because this seems like something that'd be kind of... Oh, you know what? Get the original shape from the red, and then we expand it out. Yeah, like this. That should be good to go. Open it up a bit so it has like a little bit more of a leaf shape. I think we're good. Though not. Well, it is a really interesting shape. Yeah, you know, little leaf shape, little like nesty logo. I have no idea how to do that. I mean, it'd be mostly just following the shape, right? You know, you already have something to effectively trace on. Yeah, I'll hold off on that for now. Yeah, sometimes. Oh. Oh, wait, no, it's because that part doesn't use... Like... But yeah, speaking of Nestea... Oh, wait, no, I was thinking a whole different thing. I mean, I guess Nestee's owned by... Is Nestea owned by Pepsi? Not 100% sure that one, but I know most soft drinks are all owned by the same company, like same four megacorps. But you know, whatever. But what I thought I was thinking of was the Pepsi logo, where if you looked up the old way, like how they designed it, the weird manuscript that it has is like, oh yeah, the design of like the shape of the the blue and red for the Pepsi is like, oh yeah, Pepsi gravity is like, oh, the gravity of like how it makes people feel. Oh yeah, it makes people happy. The gravity of it, the Pepsi universe. It's very strange. I guess it'll just like smooth itself out if I... Oh, you know, that's kind of an easier shape. Alright. Got that. Make it a little bit bigger. Probably need to... Alright, there we go. Widen this. Probably pop that. And we throw in a solidify, then subdivide. Oh. No. Can't alt test it, oh, okay. Okay, we expand it out a bit. I think that's a okay-ish shape. Usually I think I do solidify first. Okay. I think what I just have to do is pop like that. A little tip right there, yeah. Okay. Oops. Huh? Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. There we go. Add some sharpness back to the end of it. Okay, for now, we'll parent it to this. Slap this on the back. Actually, do I even have time to do anything else besides this? I don't think I have a bit of time. It's not inconvenient enough. Okay. Probably make it a little bigger. You got this. Yeah, thank you. It's... Alright. There we go. It's mostly sitting in the back like this, huh? I bend it. Okay, if I have it attached like this, it'll probably actually look pretty okay. Though I guess it doesn't really make sense. It should be... will sit about right here when it comes to placement. Okay, and then I guess we can do a bit of coloring. Oh, hey Tyson, how you doing? You know, today's no Beyblade day. It's what I typically do, which is 3D modeling. You know, I haven't streamed in a bit, in a solid minute. So, oh, yeah, I gotta do that. I guess I'll. You know, it's actually straight enough that I can probably get away with it for now. The animations are pretty good anyway. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I just posted one. I was like, that one actually did pretty well on YouTube for some reason. But I guess it's because it was a short. I guess I'll have it like... Oh, gotta paint his little feet. Yeah, I guess that's close enough. Oh, I mean, I guess you can do little round pink cheeks. But I'm like, I can't really do that without painting. Either painting it or making it a little bit more complicated. I was just like, I just paint it on type of thing, huh? I guess instead of work, perish bot. I gotta give me a sec. I gotta vaporize a dude. You know, I'll report him. Bots. I guess. And block. Now, how do I delete a thing? I don't know. Did I get rid of it? Okay, let me vaporize it through other meat. I guess it could just sit there if it's not. Yeah, I have no idea how to do it. Actually, I thought I did. I thought I've done it before. Apparently, I haven't. Well, that's so be it. I like your avatar, man. Oh, thank you. I was like, wait, haven't you seen it? Oh, no. You saw a 2D one. I was like, no, that was just like a on my PC laptop setup, right? Different thing. Okay, I think I need to make this a little bit thicker. Whoops. Right, you saw me when I did my 2D avatar because my laptop can't handle it and I can't do cameras. Forgot about that. Oh, I guess that means that this is also the first time you see this model. Yeah, yeah, I don't actually know how to remove that, huh? That's weird. Funny in a way. So be it. I guess that bot can just sit there. It's already been vaporized. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to make a bathroom. I guess while I'm here, yeah, while I'm here, I'll just fix this guy's scarf. I'll hide it for now. And curse the world origin. My immediate thought was the Taurus. Though that may be too many. My brain is not working. Yeah, I'm trying to. It's like, I mean, if I thought about a bathroom, it's like, okay, well, you know, one with or without a shower, bathtub, shower room, and or then and it's like placement, because I remember I tried making one a while ago, and it ended up being like wildly bigger than it should be. Okay, control. Yeah, if I do it like, okay, that one's a bit too aggressive, but yeah, you get the idea of what I'm trying to do. I think my priority is more focusing on I have to focus on one angle, because sometimes art styles really start conflicting with this stuff. Ooh. Yeah, because it's like, if you look on the side angle, it's curving up. If you look at the side here, the sides are curving up. But then if you look at the back picture, you gotta teach me how to use Blender, man. These look really good. Oh, I would not be that good of a teacher when it comes to this type of stuff. Because, like, what's it? Since I'm, like, with this, I'm completely self-taught. So I wouldn't be able to actually, like, be like, oh, you just do a thing. You just do this. Do the thing. And you wouldn't be able to figure it out, because it's like, I didn't, I don't actually know the right wording for most of these, actually. Maybe if I lower his arms a little bit. The architect we have is like that. Looks just like a cartoon. So good, bro. Thank you. The architect we have is like that. Yeah. This is like, sometimes, you know, just because you're good at a thing doesn't mean you're good at teaching it. Like, a lot of ways people talk about how, when you're doing stuff like this, that, you know, in order to be good, truly good at something, you have to be able to be good to teach it. But it's like, sometimes it just doesn't work. Yeah, let me just... Okay, which one is this one? Taurus is all the way at the bottom. Hide versus the cylinder, which is this, which looks fine, but I'm not a fan of, like, sometimes these corners, for some reason, because of the topology, it just looks a little bit too squarish, which, I mean, whoops. You just bump it up a bit. I guess you don't really actually see the squarish look. So that's a little wide. Maybe I could take inspiration of this, you know, curve it like that. Maybe. You know, have it lift up over the arms and then under and then over again. Yeah, I think that's actually kind of a good idea. Okay, instead of lifting that up, we push this down. Oh, I guess you could also do it like this, huh? Yeah, you know, something like that. I guess that seems it just ended up working out in the end. And it's also rounder, too. Oh, and it also fulfills the little undersleeve looking look. They make his eyes yet? Yeah. But yeah, let me save for a second before I start moving stuff like this. That's cute. Look at that. Yeah, he's got little feet, and then it's like... Oh, I guess this guy didn't have... Does he have... Yeah, he doesn't. He just has a little tie at the front. So yeah, I'll figure out... I'll go and export this. Figure out how proper sizing, like a proper size for it to make sense for the Nendoroid. Maybe even scale it for like other stuff like the scale figures, because I do have her scale figures. Now, do I want to attach something? Nah, they don't fly. No, I'll put a little base at the little butt, just like the little real one. Where is my real one? I don't know where it went. Actually, because there used to be an old design for the Shubatomo where it was like just straight up like an actual duck, but it had her hat and I think scarf, maybe scarf. I'm like, now I'm thinking about it, I don't know where mine went. Well, I do have the plush. I just fell. I do have the plush. I mean, okay, did I break it? No, it's fine. It's fine. Yes, you know, in the hour, we made the new guy, the second guy, little guy, and then we improved the big guy. I'd say that's a job well done for me. I think we'll call it in for today, because I gotta study for school. I gotta lock in, you know, lock in. You know, probably in the next few days, I'll have this posted and ready to go. You can't hear me? Oh. No, my mic's still working. This is cute. You know, never mind. Yeah. So I think we'll call it in for today. We'll call it in. This was a good and productive day, even though I only had an hour. So we'll call it in for today. Thank you. Okay, who's here? Thank you, One Eye Plant. Thank you, Tyson. That's what it was. I was gonna say Tyrone. Tyson. Yeah, I got lock in. But it's like, you know, I do that off stream. And let me see here. Can I actually? Okay, there's two people on YouTube, so thank you to them. I think one of them's Tyson, and thank you to who's on Twitch, which I'm pretty sure is When I Plant, so thank you. I think we'll call it in for the day, at least today. Today I'm supposed to be a little bit, this week I'm supposed to be more free, so maybe I'll stream again, do another stream, but, you know, no promises. I can't promise anything these days, I just show up. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.